Hey, what's up? It's Pizza Loving Nerd here. So today I'm gonna show you all the programs you need to know for video production on Linux. So these are all the tools you need to launch a YouTube channel on Linux. So yeah. Now the first thing we're gonna get into is where to write down your note ideas and your video ideas and your scripts. So for this, I'm using Simple Notes, so I can sync it between my phone and my computer and my laptop. And yeah, so I have my videos idea list here, and if I want to, I can make a script for a video here. Now my videos aren't scripted, so I wouldn't do that, but what I'm saying is you can do it. So yeah. Anyways, let me remove this. Whoops, I didn't mean to hit F11, but delete. Here we go. So now, so that's Simple Note. Now you can also just use LibreOffice for your scripts and your video ideas, or you can even use just a plain text file if you want to. However, I think Simple Note is the easiest way to do it. It's made by the same people as WordPress, so yeah, pretty good. Now for screen recording, the three I'm going to show you guys is Voco Screen. This is a very nice screen recorder. It's simple, and it has like a lot of customizability. So, you can set your default player, Kdenlive, VLC, and MPV. You can set where they are. Even set your recorder. Not sure how that works exactly, but you can. You can do full screen, window, area, if you want to. Can choose your audio devices, and yeah, pretty good. The only downside is you can't really live stream with it. So there's also OBS. That's what I'm using to record right now. This one is supposed to be as customizable as possible, but it can get complicated. So yeah. Um, you can also do this, like move around your video stuff, and you can add in some text. So text to your video. I'm not sure where that text is, but yeah, you could just customize the way your video looks a lot. I'm just sticking to the basics here, but if you really wanted to, you could you can add a webcam. You could add a image slideshow. You can even add other scenes and have scene collections. So yeah, you want to use this one for customizability. The only downside of this one is I've noticed it can have some trouble recording video games. So yeah. And then there's also Simple Screen Recorder. So this one, I've noticed, is super lightweight. It records fast on a potato, basically. You could run this on a laptop, a crappy laptop from like 2008, works fine. I know Sad Error 256 used to run this on a Pentium D. My only problem with this is you can't record desktop audio and your microphone at the same time. So that's the only problem with this. So you can't really record like Skype calls or anything with it, for example, or Hangouts calls. So yeah, that's the recorders, screen recorders. Next, for our video editors, we got Pitify. So this is a nice GDK editor. It just works. It's rare I have crashes on this one. So this is good if you want your standard Windows Movie Maker like approach to video editing. Just simple, get it out of the way, easy. Now for our other editor, I'm going to put Kdenlive. Now this one, I'm actually having some issues with GDK themes right now. Oh, Pitivity just crashed. Doesn't look like it crashed to me, but yeah. But Kdenlive, it's pretty good. I don't usually have issues with GDK on this. I don't know why it's happening now. But Kdenlive works pretty nice, and I like it. So yeah, and one way you can fix these GDK issues is the Flatpak version doesn't use GDK by default. So you can use the Flatpak version if you're having issues with GDK. But yeah, even with GDK, it's still the best editor for me. So it's pretty basic, but you can do some advanced stuff with it. So it has keyframes, different effects and stuff. Yeah. Now, this is where we get to the advanced Adobe Premiere type stuff here. Our next editor is Lightworks. So, honestly, I don't even know how to use this editor. I messed around for like 6 minutes or something. I don't know. Um, I just experimented around with it. These are from my Pokemon Terminal video. I just had these images for the thumbnail, and I decided to just experiment around with it. And it is a very complicated editor. Um, you do have to sign up for it with a VNK account or something. Um, you do have to sign into it. Um, so yeah, and there is some limited features, and and you have to sign up to get more features. But you also have to pay to get even more features, so that could be a problem. Costs a little bit of money, but this is the most full-featured video editor on Linux right now, so yeah. Okay, now that we got video editing out of the way, let's get to audio editing. So, my favorite audio editor is Audacity. This is good if you want to just change up your voice, remove some noise. You can make your voice deeper if you want, stuff like that. Yeah. I usually record that for when my song Silly Gorillas, that was, the vocals were recorded with this. LMMS is good if you want to make background music for your videos, your own background music, or if you just want to make music in general, LMS is good. But if you want to make your own background music for your videos, you can use LMS. Or Outdoor, which I can't show you right now because I'm having issues getting it to work with some other applications conflicting with it. I'm assuming it's either LMMS or Audacity, one of the two probably. But I will have a clip right here of somebody using Outdoor just so you know what it looks like. So, dang, now I have to edit that in. Oof. Yeah, so, and now for image editing. So if you need to make a thumbnail in YouTube, if you just want to edit an existing image you have, I recommend GIMP. But if you want to paint it out from scratch or something, or draw it or something, I recommend Krita for a thumbnail. So basically, if you're a digital artist, Krita is better than GIMP. But if you just want to do some basic graphic design, GIMP is better. So yeah, yeah, GIMP works pretty well. Both of them do, but I prefer GIMP. And if you need to work with vector art, like you'd like to make yourself a logo or something, Inkscape is the way to go. It's a pretty nice program. You can add in different shapes. Can draw with it. Honestly, I have no idea how to use vector graphics or Inkscape. But if you need to use vector graphics, Inkscape is there for you. And yeah, so that's Inkscape. So now the last 6 things we're going to look at aren't programs, they're actually websites. So we're going to look at stock images. So there's Pexels. This has some nice stock images if you need any. So if you need an image for a video, Pexels is nice. Like I can look up cheeseburger or something. And I don't know why that came into my head. I'm Pizza Living Nerd. I should be searching pizza. But yeah, these are all of these images are all free to use. This is its license right here. They're free for personal and commercial uses. So you can modify them. Giving credit is not required. And yeah. Another image site I like is Pixabay. So, yeah, there's different images of it on here. And, let me find its license. Here it is. All contents are released under Creative Commons CC0. which means you can use them without asking permission or giving credit to the artist, even for commercial purposes. And then the last one is Pixnile. Now, I don't know the license for this one. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, they're all public domains, so all of these images are public domain. You can, once again, you can do whatever you want with them. So, yeah. So Pixnio is pretty good. Now, for our last category is if you need royalty-free music. Incompetech, I think that's how you say it, is a good site to get music. You do need to give credit. It is under a Creative Commons license where you have to give credit, so in the video or in the description. So credit this piece by copying the following right there. So yeah. So yeah, you have to give credit. There's also the YouTube audio library. So this has some music in it. So you can download free music from the YouTube audio library just built into YouTube, youtube.com/YouTube or /audio library/music. Yeah, the YouTube audio library is nice. And then this is another free music site I like called the Free Music Archive, so freemusicarchive.org. And I like their electronic section a lot, but yeah, there's royalty-free music here. So yeah. And then we have our not every on this one and this one too. Like if you click on one, it says the license for the on the YouTube audio library, but for this one, not every license is the same. So you have to make sure you get a good license on it. So as you can see here. But yeah, that's the freemusicarchive.org one. So thank you for watching my video on software for your YouTube channel on Linux. I got this idea for a video. I got the idea on a list from Alternative 2 on how to start it up on Windows and Mac. So I will have the link in the description below to those two lists that inspired me to make this video. So yeah, thanks for watching my video, and I'll see you in the next one.